Welcome to the Vamos Rams player interview presented by California Resources Corporation. I'm Troy Santiago with my partner Ricardo Lopez. And there have been some impressive defensive plays for our secondary over the past weeks. And someone who has shined is rookie safety Jaylen McCollough. With 4 interceptions in his past 5 games, he has been one of the best defenders in the league. And today, he is with us. Jaylen, welcome to Vamos Rams.
Hey,
how you doing, brother?
I'm great, man. Thank y'all for having me.
It's amazing what you're doing, and actually, I'd like you to take us through your journey from being an undrafted agent to becoming the interceptions leader of the team. What was going through your mind during that process?
Just you grow up wanting to play in the NFL. So just going throughout the process, the biggest thing was just, preparing myself mentally, physically, emotionally, to get an opportunity to play on the biggest stage. And, thankful for the Rams organization to pick me up during the draft process, just thankful for them to giving me this opportunity to come up here and go to work each and every day, man, and it's paid dividend. So,
one of several undrafted free agents who are making an impact with the team. Congratulations for this.
Thank you.
But I need to start by asking you, why tank?
Everybody usually asks me that. So growing up, I was a pretty big toddler. So I got it from my dad when I was like 2 or 3, and it's just because I used to run around the house a lot, knocking stuff over like a tank. And then I started playing football. I started hitting people, and the name kind of stuck from there.
So you like to punish other guys?
Just a little bit, just a little bit. I like to play a little physical in my game. So, that's where the name Tank came from, and it's stuck ever since then.
And
so.
I like the way you play. Actually, that's how you notice you are in the field.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's great. And actually, I'd like to ask you, what is the biggest takeaway from your journey so far to this point in your career?
Really just being consistent in my habits, we call it the process. So just really just diving into my daily routines, and whether it be like in the film room, in the weight room, or out here on the grass. So just really being intentional in my process and in my preparation.
This guy set a record for most starts as a Tennessee volunteer. I mean, that's big time record. I mean, you were there all the time for 5 seasons,
Yes,
5
sir.
years. Great player, consistency.
Yes, sir.
But playing at Neyland Stadium and then playing in SoFi Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Can you describe for us what it meant to you just walk to that field?
Yeah, man. SoFi Stadium's a beautiful stadium. My first time in there was, I want to say, when they brought us out here in April. They had our name and our college picture up there, just welcoming us to LA and to the team. Playing in Neyland, man. I say this all the time. There's no stadium in college football like Neyland Stadium, playing in front of 103,000 every week. I was just thankful for that experience, and playing in the SEC, I believe helped me prepare myself, not only just with the competition, but the stadiums and the fans and the crowds and stuff of that sort to just be used to it and be ready to play.
And talking about the records, did you know you are the first player in 14 years
14.
with 4 interceptions and 0 starts in a season? How do you feel about it?
Man, I didn't even know that, but like I said, man, it's a blessing. Really just to live out your dreams, man, and like you guys are saying, all of these crazy cool stats, man. It's just a testimony to, all of the years we put in the work to get to this point. And we're just gonna continue to be humble, be grounded, keep our head down, and just trust the people around me, man. Like it's a great culture here. It's a great environment, man, and everybody want to see you win. And when we work together and we pour into each other, man, we're something special.
I want to follow up on that question. I mean, that play against Green Bay, Byron Young pressures Jordan Love.
Yep.
You make the pick 6, Tennessee combination there.
Yeah.
Can you describe your ability? What it makes you a player who seems to be always close to the football?
Like I said, man, just you gotta give credit to the coaching staff, man. They put us in really good positions to go out and execute every Sunday, man. And I just like to say it's like my football IQ, just understanding the game, the situation, just how the game goes, and you can kind of start to anticipate plays being made before you make them, and just just doing your job at a high level, it'll put you in position to make the plays you're supposed to make.
He's modest.
Yeah, I know. That's take me to my other question. In these interviews with the players, we used to make you guys sing, dance, and but we're gonna ask you about your hidden talent.
Oh man, I don't sing. I can't sing. I can't dance. My hidden talent. Would sleeping be a hidden talent? Because I could sleep now.
Maybe. I mean, that's my hidden talent. But, I mean, actually, your talent is intercepting the ball.
I mean, some people would say, I guess y'all can say that. Nah, man. It feels good to go out there and make plays, man. And when you get the ball in your hand or you see the ball in the air and you have the ability to go and make a play on it, man, like, those are the moments you dreamed of, and that's why they brought us out here, man, to go and make plays.
Before talking about what is coming up for the Rams in this second part of the season, I want to ask you about this rookie class. Not only the draftees, but players like you, undrafted free agents. What is like the vibe and the communication between you guys? Such a distinguished class, just like last year's Rams rookie class.
Yeah, man. Our front office does a great job of finding the right people to fit our culture. And I feel like that's kind of the separating factor for this rookie class, man. Like, coming in, it was just a different vibe. Everybody was really, really focused and really goal-oriented, individually and collectively. And you start to see it, in some of these stats. And, you just look at, how the rookies are playing, man. I like to say we're a really close group, man. We're young, and we're really trying to take in as much as we can to be as best as we can, as fast as we can. So, we're leaning on the vets, we're leaning on our coaches, but most importantly, we're leaning on each other. And, the more we grow, the more we gel, the better we're going to get.
Let's talk about what's coming up next, because the loss in Monday night was tough for the Rams. And that win on me philosophy has always been the difference. How the team will face the game against the Patriots next Sunday?
The biggest thing is just not letting Miami beat us twice, and just getting back to the drawing board. Long season, it has its ups, it has its downs, but we stay consistent through it all, and that's just the approach. That's just the focus right now. Cleaning up some of the stuff we didn't do well against Miami, and then just looking on to New England. And honestly, truly, man, just playing Rams brand of football. We know where we're focused in, and we play at a high level. We're a really, really tough team to beat. So that's really just the focus, playing our brand of football, playing together, and, just coming out with a win.
You and the rest of the guys are just focused on the day-to-day, getting better every day. But have you set goals for you in the NFL?
Yeah, that's a great question. Really, just coming in, I had my own personal goals, and, as the season goes, as you playing some of these games, your goals change, whether it be like, I want to get better at this technique, or I want to be better in this part of my process this week. It's really just knowing yourself, and knowing where you want to get to, and, just establishing a process, whether it be, I'm going to study film for this amount of hours, or I'm going to come in extra to get a extra lift in, or just whatever it is for you to be your best. That's what it is. So
let's do a rapid fire questions to know you better. Which one is your favorite football memory?
My favorite football memory, outside of some of these this year. Outside of the NFL, NFL memories, I had to say beating Alabama. Beating Alabama 2022, Neyland Stadium, came down to a last-second field goal. Yeah, man, that's crazy. You see 103,000 people storm that stadium. We break a 15-year losing streak, man, and we beat Bama.
It doesn't get any better, man.
Yeah, exactly. Which one is your biggest influence on your career?
I like to say my family, just everybody who's been around me and supported me throughout this journey and this process of my career. Keeps me going, it gives me motivation, and I'm just thankful for them being on my side throughout all of these years.
Favorite sport besides football?
Baseball. I played baseball, growing up. I actually stopped playing baseball to run track for football, so if I could go back and continue to play a sport, it'd be baseball.
I appreciate your time, Jaylen. Wishing you all the best. Something else what you want to add?
En español.
Un poquito. Un poquito, you know. I took Spanish in like 8th grade. I took Spanish in 8th and 9th grade, so my Spanish is a little rusty. I got the basics down, you know, like
you can say Vamos Rams.
Yeah, Vamos Rams. I can't roll my R's or nothing, you know, but hey man, go Rams.
Yeah.
Rams
we can say it together if you want.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah, we can do it at the end. Thank you for watching the player interview presented by California Resources Corporation. If you want to tune in the action in Spanish, you can do it in 13:30 a.m. Tu Liga Radio and in Mexico in W Radio Deportes. For Jaylen McCollough, Ricardo López Juárez, Troy Santiago, all together. Vamos Rams!
Almost messed that up. Thank y'all.